again. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. I was writing a message to Shu in the Discord, and I didn't want you guys to have to listen to clatter, 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 clatter. And then I forgot to mute. Not even my beard can compensate the mute button. Oh, I don't know about that. I can get it down there. I can get it down there. Alright, what the hell were we doing? I feel like we were working on something. Ancient knowledge acquired 2 times. I guess it's ancient knowledge that we're getting a 3rd time. Alright, so arcane ancient knowledge, please. So if I remember correctly, and I probably don't, arcane alacrity is spell reduction, spell casting time reduction. Hey, I love being famous. Get out of here. Get out of here. No one likes you. But there's situations where we don't necessarily need to have the cooldown reduced, but we might want to have the extra MMR. Like, say we're on a melee or something that doesn't have a lot of spells, so we'll kind of go this way. Also, because we were doing wizard frames, I wanted to stay in the wizard sphere. Oops. Over here. I would like to work on some epic lives after this one. This is our last deep gnome life. This will make our third deep gnome life when we go back to 0, I guess. So whatever we do next, I'd kind of like to work on the divine karma, because now there's actual things in the divine tree that are a little bit better than what we had before. So that's something to think about next time. Okay, so how many of you guys are actually hanging out in the chat right now? Like, not very many, right? Like, because this stream literally just started. Like, 4 to 6 of you, I guess. Alright, so really quickly, I need to know, do we keep basically the same build of like focus, trying to do our force damage thing. Of course, our force damage went down at 30 or 29 because of our gear swapping, and we can get into that in just a minute. But when we kind of do like the review, and that's just because we didn't have the right gear at 29. But our DCs are pretty damn good. Like, our standing DC is 116. Does that seem correct to you guys? That does not seem right to me. I thought we managed to creep our standing DC up slightly higher than that. We have the right weapon engaged. We do. I don't know. Something is missing. But anyway, we're just doing an epic TR today. Back to 20. So we either stay as a force mage, like this with the Fade Arc Illusionist as a heavy, as our primary tree, or we switch things over to Inquisitive as our heavy tree. So basically what my question is, do we take these 41 points in Fade Arc Illusionist and keep them here, or do we move them over to Inquisitive instead? That does mean a few things get shifted, because if we go Inquisitive, we pretty much have to have No Holes Barred. So we probably won't be as heavy on the force damage, which means the Archmage tree is going to get heavily mutated around to the point where we may not... We still want to have our PK going and our, if we can, get the extra DC out of it here, but we're not going to be... It won't be our primary source of damage as all these SLAs. So what do you guys think? I'd love to know what you guys' thoughts are on the matter. Is it true that Shadowfell is not in the DDO store? I don't know. You don't have any thoughts on this build, to be honest. I'm not crazy about it. I really like this build, to be honest. This is very close to what I have been looking for, with a few more tweaks. Let's see. Is there like a... If I knew this raid better, I would probably just jump in this raid to kind of give things a shot, but I do not. But there are some definite weaknesses. Baba, I guess? It says Old Baba's Hut. I assume this is a raid. I've done this quest once now. There's like some puzzles and like running through and a beatdown and then more puzzles and a beatdown. So I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. But I don't necessarily want to be a liability to people. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Like a beatdown, jump inside a house, run around, solve some puzzles. Do another beat down, run through the house, do some puzzles, do a beat down. But, I don't know, we'll keep an eye on it for a second and see what happens. But, hey Melanie, welcome to the stream. Is there, like, literally anything nearby here? Oh, you know what? I bet you I'm not even flagged for Babas. Huh, I'm not. And never mind. Because we never managed to get a death house. We did like literally, I think every other quest, but we never managed to get a death house. That's funny. You just need to get to Barovia? I thought you had to do the quests. I guess we can look. That causes no harm to look. Oh, that's Strahd.
We're going where to do what?
Oh, alright. Well, never mind then. I guess we could talk ourselves back into it. Anyway, let's step out here for 1 second. So, part of the problem with this build is a lack of gear. And that's my fault for throwing gear away and... stuff like that. I mean, just to be perfectly honest. Where did this wall come from? And how come there's big gaping holes in it? It's like insulation, right? The walls are only as good as it kind of seems. Oh, it's fine. If you wanna jump on, you're welcome to do it. I'm not necessarily like in the mood for a raid. I wanted to TR and get moving. But the thing I like about this build is that it has a consistent source of damage, right, for bosses and things like that. And the DCs are very good by comparison. So, like, even in... Like, I was joining Reaper... I don't know. I was doing 8s and 9s. I even did some 10s. And while my PKs were not 100%, they were reasonable. Use my rod spells. I don't have any rod spells. I am 2 levels of Arty, 18 levels of Wizard. We're set up for, like, PK and stuff like that. We're basically a PK machine, and then, how often do I get a raid with you? I don't know. And then, Reapers are DC something like, let's see, 16... 17, no, not that one. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Something like 22-ish, 20, and we have quite a few boosts for that. Like I said, in our 8s, I was landing probably, I feel like 60% of my PKs, and I have quite a bit of wiggle room to still kind of like improve there. I don't know. If there's a bunch of people in this, like, in just a couple minutes, maybe we'll jump in on it. I don't know. That low? I mean, considering what I was doing was doing R8 to, like, 28, 29, sometimes even lower than that. I felt like it was pretty good. The reason why it's lower than it should be is we're still using all the heroic gear. Because we haven't managed to get our hands on the legendary stuff that we actually need. Yeah, I just need threads, which is the only reason I even care. Like, I don't know how many threads you get from this, but if they would be 18... then that would give me another +2 intelligence thing. The other thing to keep in mind is that our Night Mother Scepter, which is what we're currently using as our
That was fun. I look forward to working
level
with you in the future.
level 29, 30 item, is our 5-slotted. So we're kind of using a combination of our artifact and our weapon to kind of get there, which means that it's not as good as it could be, as opposed to our level 20 item, which is our big one, which has our 8 slots. And because we spend more time at level 20 to level 29 than we do level 29 to 30, it doesn't make sense to invest my big gear in my level 29 thing. So it's hard to get a good feel on what things are going to be like at level, when it's all geared up. Hey Todd, good morning. You got 60 to DC in level 6. Well, getting your DC up early is easy. It's the last bit of crunch that's the kind of the problem. Right? It's like getting to 100 is not a big deal. Getting to 130, however, is the big... And that's like the grinding out the little bit of things. Right? That, again, stuff like... Oh, hey, we didn't have our gnome past life turned back on. So there's another 2 right now, because we're working on our 3rd gnome life right now. So that'll be another one. So that'll put us at 119 next life. Right? We would get another, what, 2 or 3 once we have the Legendary Mark IV and the Legendary Entombment gauntlets. I just don't have them. What the F? 110 DC is common now. It's not, I would say, common, but it's kind of the baseline where you need to be for these kind of things. Yeah, I don't know, Tlab. I guess we're gonna do this just because something else to do while we're talking about things. Oh, here's a possibly R1. Like, I'm down with whatever difficulty. Oops, wrong chat. Plus things like Arcane Hymn, being in Reaper mode, etc., etc. Those things all like have factors that are involved. Also, I don't have a legendary spinneret. I just have a regular spinneret, so that's another one that's missing. Again, there's a lot of gear stuff that's not quite there yet. Is the big thing. So I get a half a dozen things is fine. You can get over 130. Yeah, I'm estimating somewhere in the 140-ish range when I'm finished, consistently, and then boosting.
Darn it, you son of a bee! I'm in.
Oh yeah, and boosting like because of Arcane Spell Surge, Arcane Insight, and Reaper's Potency, you can boost quite a bit. Uh, 130 is super grindy. Like, I'm die tier TR spree, which is what I don't like about the game. Yeah, I mean, for me right now, it's just that's the goal that I happen to I just happen to be doing. Yeah, when I get the bigger set bonus, it'll certainly help, right? We'll pick up at least another 2. 4 artifact bonus to intelligence and 2 artifact bonus to spell DCs. The other thing I really like about this build is it can wear medium armor with no problem, without having to worry about things. A lot of this stuff happens to fit into my projected gear list well, in my opinion. Hat, armor, and gloves is a lot more likely to glue into like a 4-piece winter set from what I currently am looking at. So a little bit of wiggle room there, maybe. So overall, I like how this build feels, and I think it's just a matter of grinding out gear. But a lot of the people that I've been playing with lately for my level 29 and level 30 like stuff, they've actually switched to another game for right now.
Alright, be right back.
Yep. I guess we'll turn Tlab up a little bit. He's quiet today. Wiz King at easy, yeah. Well, and again, keep in mind we're trying something a little bit crazy here with the Archmage tree, because I don't like the Master of Magic capstone. I just don't think it's as good as it could be. It is very strong, but it's more of like for a damage casting build, I think, instead of a DC caster, where Fade Arc Illusionist brings a lot to the party. Oh, we don't have any healers. That's funny. Alchemists are cheaters. I agree. Yeah, I just realized there are no healers in the party. How show? Alchemists, like, they do almost everything except for traps, like, right off of the bat. They heal, they have kill. They can strip the immunity on the first vial of a multi-vial, so you fire off your SLA, your free, or extremely low cost multi-vial, then you follow it up with a second multi-vial spell, and you're done. Like, there's no thought process involved, just blam, 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 blam. Heals are irrelevant. We can spot heal if need be. Warlock would suck as well. Like, the problem with Warlocks is they dominated the heroic levels, and like, to some extent they still do. But they don't scale super well, as I've kind of like been noticing, into level 30 stuff until you're like super geared, lots of past lives, stuff like that. I'm actually really, really hot. I'm gonna go open this door. I apologize, the heater noise will probably come through the microphone, but I am roasting. Alright, so I'm just going to go to the right. On Cannith, Warlocks are gods on R5. I wonder what they're doing. I have not seen that in my personal practice. Hey, you! Come here! Come here! Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Everybody, we get a rare Quinn visit. Hi! What are you doing? Are you having fun today? You're having a blast?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Get out of here.
Looks
You
like
smell
we're
bad.
stepping in.
I don't actually know if she
Aw.
smells bad.
Aww.
Yeah.
Should be nicer to that
That's her
dog.
way of knowing that she's well loved, because I tell her she smells bad.
Oh my gosh. Am I healing this raid? Like,
Seems like it. They
Okay.
plan on killing everything before it's a problem.
okay, well, I mean,
I'm just
an
telling you
alchemist.
what the chat happened.
I'm an alchemist, not a healer.
Well, you get to do all the things because you're an alchemist.
Not true.
Oh, you're right. You can't do traps. That's why I'm here. Everything but trapping. I don't know. There's much talk of spot heals. Alright, so in on R1, my DC is 127. Which is pretty close to that spot. And then with, again, with Arcane Insight, Potency, and Spell Surge, like, you're right there. That's my standing, walking around nonsense. Yeah, you're... Okay, puzzle right. We're going right, by the way, to lab.
Cool.
So we may have to slowly figure out which way is right. Here, I'll put my big orange water bottle. Okay, that way's right.
I've got L and R written on my hands.
Oh man, I should do that. I should just get a tattoo.
You should. I
And
agree.
have it say correct on my right hand and wrong on my left hand.
So I
Good morning,
spent
out of time.
Spent $5 last night and got a pair of $125 boots.
Nice. Seems
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah.
How are Epic Destinies like now? You mean Magisters? Yeah, I'm currently in Magister. That's where a lot of my DCs are coming from. You might notice the Arcane Tempest, Arcane Firewall.
I'm in Draconic.
Yeah, I'm not about the raw damage. I'm more of the DC. Kill the things and be able to help on the bosses. Or the things that can't be PK'd. It's kind of more of my current style. I love that style.
Oh, we got a spell song too. This is great. I love bards sometimes. Don't tell Red I said that.
They're awesome. They're good. They're good people to have in the thing with you.
They are.
But see, right now
Again,
a DC-based
don't tell
spellcaster.
Red.
Go ahead. What was that?
I said again, don't tell Red I said that.
Yeah.
He'll never let me live it down.
But an arcane spellcaster that is super focused on DCs, in my experience, would really be struggling right now on being able to contribute in a meaningful way to this quest. And I feel like, even though we have not completely charged up our 1 feat yet, so our force damage is still a little lower, it could be... It's at least going in the right direction.
Wobbles, then suddenly slumps. It's lifeless once more. Its front door.
Also, having everything be like mono force damage makes it a lot easier for monsters to
Only to reappear.
not have to worry about like immunities for the most part. There's only like what, one monster in the game that has a problem with taking damage from force, and that's why am I fighting those things here?
You'll hear the insects swarming outside. Quick now, you don't have much time. The
Oops.
corridor splits here.
Apparently it worked.
Why aren't you in here turning all this stuff into frogs or something?
I'm trying.
The witch's deadly swarm is gradually filling the
Use Magister for MCL.
any way to get around this door.
Max caster level.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There's no obvious way of bypassing this door. Perhaps your companions.
Hey, Emerald Eye, how am I? I am recovering from the shittiest week ever, so...
Oh my god, yes you are.
Two strange objects sitting atop rooms nearby. Then you notice something.
I mean, it can be worse, don't get me wrong. My imagination has immediately taken me to worse things, but I'm literally just waiting now from the phone call telling me my grandfather's died to just like push this month right the hell off the cliff.
In the distance, the sound of magic leaving a portal through the field.
Like the only good news so far is that my grandparents were able to have an anniversary dinner last week for their anniversary. Still not 100% sure that my grandfather knew where he was or who he was eating with. The information on that did not come through, but it has been a shitty month so far. And it's so bad that I said shitty on the stream a whole bunch of times. That should give you an idea of how bad it has been.
This long corridor is sealed by a series of gates.
Is there any particular item you're looking for in here?
I have no idea. I've just been collecting threads. Isn't there like some sort of trinket or something that people keep telling me is really good?
There's a trinket that's good for two-handers. That's one of the things I'm looking for. And then I'm also looking for the dagger.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what even comes from this raid, to be honest. I just... Literally the only reason I clicked on it was because I kind of wanted to try to get some threads.
Okay, well, that's what I'm looking for.
Sounds
Other
strong.
than that, I'm not really interested in much of anything else, so...
Whoever's got the giant scarecrow needs to stay away from the puzzle, right?
I've got it, yeah. Apparently my
you?
multi-vial... Yeah, apparently my multi-vials decided to hit other things as well.
Alchemist
fine.
too good.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
See if I can get its attention, and then I can just stand here and you can heal me.
It don't matter. You can also cheese it if you really need to. I've
been playing for years, and you won't go back? Oh, man,
That does not sound strong.
Right now, I recently, like, Friday, I broke back into Final Fantasy Tactics, and I had so much fun playing Final Fantasy Tactics on Friday. I did a little bit of grind work on Saturday, because it needed to happen. But, not a large amount.
I look forward to working with you in the future.
But, man, I almost just logged on and did more Final Fantasy today. I had so much fun. Kind of dreading trying to figure out how to do this TR, or this epic TR, trying to figure out what it is I want to do. I'm just honestly not sure. I really like how this particular build has been playing, but I also would like to continue exploring other options.
I actually kind of like that idea with the two weapon fighter paladin with the ace.
Oh well, I'm not there yet. I have one more. This will be my first epic TR on this life, so I need to.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to do.
All right, if you have the ability to put a shield on, put shield on.
Oh, it's already on.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that there's going to be some pretty gnarly wisps out there.
Yeah.
Kill the wisps first.
Yep. Anyway, what was I saying?
Something about first epic TR in this character.
Oh yeah. So I could either go crossbows and give up the and adjust and see if I can get my DCs high with double crossbows, or I can whisper not right?
I believe they are if you can get through their SR.
I have done it in the past, I believe, but I don't think
It
that's
is.
gonna happen today.
It is pretty exceedingly difficult, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think
Ooh,
on
the
this. Don't think
the
in this
hut hate
situation
me.
we're there. All right, we're beating down the house now, right?
No, you should be beating down Baba if all the wisps are dead.
Okay.
Oh my
well,
god, my invis is not working.
Here, be invisible. You're welcome.
Well, no, it's just I had invis going and it wasn't working like it was supposed to.
No, I have the master illusionist thing.
Oh,
Which I love
okay,
hitting the button, but I never know when to hit it because I just watch out for myself most of the time.
Right.
I'm gonna get smushed by
Everybody
this
has meld for a minute or something like that.
Yeah, it feel like 15 seconds, but it also gives invisibility.
Mm-hmm. We got a Reaper somewhere. Probably in the hut.
You got a dot?
No, we had I heard the sound of the Famine Reaper.
Oh.
Alright, back into the hut.
No, I wasn't done.
Are we not going back into the hut? Yeah, there we go.
Back into its resting place.
Hut's gotta,
Alright,
like, get back in.
shrine when we go in the hut.
That's the other thing about this build that's really nice. You typically don't have to shrine, so you can keep moving. Because again, most of the single target damage costs basically nothing. So it's really just and my primary SLAs cost basically nothing. So it's really just a matter of how many times do we have to cast the other PK. Shrine question mark if we need, question mark I don't, we don't, not me.
Yeah, it's a bunch of we don't need shrines because we're a bunch of filthy melees.
Oh, filthy melees.
Filthy melees everywhere. But it's alright.
I mean, I got no PKs. Let's see. Yeah, plus 64 is probably not bypassing that.
But do kill the wisps first.
I'm working on it.
Don't worry. Oh my gosh, people. Don't worry about the stupid totems. I'll get the totems.
Entirely.
Your poor friend. I hope they get better.
Fool's Gold is not on our side.
And there's a lot of chat going on here that I'm trying to catch up with, but I think it's a conversation between Melanie and Todd, which is great. we need some more things so we can fire off mental honing. This is where a lot of our current DPS comes from. Is keeping our mental honing up high. So I take it, are our doors based off of where they're at?
So our totem will lower their barrier, and their totem will lower our barrier.
Okay, that's what I starting to decide was that they open us up.
Too bad. I'll miss
Yep,
them.
and that's why we are careful with wisps. I'm ready for res.
Okay.
Oh, I snapped back. Shit. I mean, shoot.
How far back are
I'm
you?
ready for rest.
Right there, somebody got me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's put this on so I'll make sure I can actually get this. My DCs are pretty good though. I probably don't need it.
Oh, I should have fought that frog. Yeah, probably should hit that frog. So again, this is kind of like oh man, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Blitz before Scarecrow's piece.
Yeah, blitz. There we go. It's kind of like blitz for people who spam these particular abilities. I don't know if it's great, but it raises all your force damage, so it certainly makes a difference. Keeps those crits up, etc. So now if we could just find our armor and our like finish our epic set, we'd be in great shape.
I need the goggles out of Nemesis.
I'm sure there's a ton of raid gear I need, but I haven't even looked at the
Well,
raids.
what I'm saying is like that's priority number one for me is the goggles out of Nemesis, because I've got Beef had talked about a really sweet gear setup, and I have almost all of it except for the goggles, and that's kind of like the vital part, right?
I don't know. I logged on Saturday morning, maybe I think Saturday morning, and I got in a group doing well, they were advertising for Vision of Destruction, and then they were already in the middle of Vision of Destruction, but then they were like, we're gonna be doing Lord of Blades next, and I'm like, alright, I'll do Lord of Blades, because I know that Tobrel had stuck around late Friday to do the Drunken Raids.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I'd be around Saturday during the day, which I wasn't. So I was like, yeah, I'll stick around and do that. And then they were going to go off to do Too Hot to Handle and Project Nemesis. And I'm like, yeah, I've done Too Hot to Handle like 0.75 times. Like, we had 5 minutes of lag and died at some point, and I'm like, yeah, I'm over this. So I haven't gone back in to play with it yet. And I've done the other one like the one time with you.
I used to be terrified of that raid, and I'm getting much more comfortable in that raid now.
Well, I mean, I'm not terrified of any raid. Like, whatever.
Well,
Worst that happens,
you know what I
I
mean,
get
like-
destroyed a bunch. But I mean, I just I hadn't learned it, so I don't want to be a liability.
Well, I think you get what I'm saying though. It's like
Yeah.
I used to be afraid of it as in the like, this is a very difficult raid, and it still is a very difficult raid, but it's much more doable now than it used to be, I feel like. And I'm not sure if it's just that we're learning it, or if it's that they at some point did like a stealth like nerf of it, but or maybe a little column A, a little column B, who knows. But
Probably both.
like, I feel like it's definitely less difficult than it used to be. Like, I feel like the damage is not as much as it used to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could also just be...
Whatever. I'd solve this puzzle, but I'll just let him happen. Let somebody else deal with it.
There shouldn't be any big scarecrows.
No, you got them. They're just spawns, like little trash spawns that are spawning very quickly. The person who was working on the puzzle is not staying prepared on the puzzle, unless they're talking about the other side. It could be.
That's also very possible.
But see what I mean? Like, our damage becomes very good as we charge up. Again, considering that we still have not put on like a big force, like we're at 600 force damage, we should easily be able to get that to 1,000.
Quinn is pissed.
Yeah, somebody's probably here, dropping off a package or something. No, what sucked is we ordered a bunch of medication for Jersey, and it all came over the weekend.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
So yeah, we've been dealing with all the crap. And then the mother-in-law's, she got a new puppy a couple of weeks ago.
Not good. I'll just out DPS this. I feel like we got enough DPS for that, but okay.
Still sits in the center of the room. The old witch's words echo through the halls. Back again?
And the puppy decided to play with the like 12-year-old Chihuahua. We put the Chihuahua down this last week or the week before.
The magic shield around
Passed away like right before Jersey did.
voice calls out.
Yeah,
So then the wife ended up getting sent over to the mother-in-law's house yesterday. So then it's just been a massive show.
yeah. I feel for you. I really do.
I mean, again, it's part of a pet ownership is you got to realize that stuff like this happens, but it's still pretty rough. And of course, you go to work on Friday, and my boss is like, "What's going on? How's life been?" And I would start to tell him, and he gets all mad and upset. And I'm just like, "Oh, it's." I
Right.
appreciate your concern.
3 waves of wisps.
Why do I keep hitting that button? Because it's the only crowd control that we have. And by we, I mean I.
And it's so good that I have it too.
I just... All these monsters that you definitely cannot hit. I'm just like spamming it anyway. There's another wisp on the other side of the building.
That was wave 2, I believe.
Yeah, there's one more over here still. I need some love. Oh, never mind. Didn't need a raise.
Are you
made a
raisable?
friend? No,
You shouldn't
Oh,
be
I am
raisable yet.
raisable. No?
Are you? No, you should have like 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah, no, I do. Just it's not showing me the waffle on my
Yeah,
above me.
it does not.
Yeah, no, Alchemist is gross.
What? No,
It's gross.
It's mediocre.
No, it's
Mediocre.
enjoy it while it lasts. Go play an Alchemist now.
It's mediocre. Don't worry about it. It's
Play
mediocre.
an Alchemist now before it gets nerfed into oblivion. Just
Oh, see, I just died and I'm on an alchemist.
Far too soon.
well,
See,
you
No
got
big
too
deal.
close. You didn't need to be that close.
No, I did. I was trying to energy burst it.
Well, that seems silly.
I mean, not really, but okay.
You can energy burst things when you're not the center of attention, Mr. Alchemist. Get wrecked? That's how it feels.
No, I'm just trying to show you that it's.
So you're running into suicide mode, so you don't. so you-
Alchemist is not the broken thing that you say it is.
Have fun, Todd. Get wrecked. That's right. Get wrecked, mate.
Nope. All the DPS. All the DPS.
A lot of DPS. Should.
Well, we need it because we're about to get just like. There we go.
They got the first one.
Yeah.
So now that they can pile onto the next one, they should be fine.
Well, everyone should have been on the only one anyways. Or we could have just all been on Baba. I mean, and she could have just been dead by now.
Probably. Anyway, I'll be back. I mean, all Monday through Thursday, assuming nothing terrible happens. I'll be on DDO. Fridays will be my Final Fantasy Tactics day for a while. Alright. We'll hit the RTR button and see if anybody wants to throw a res or if they just want to beat down Baba. Oh!
Arasaba's power wanes and then fails.
Huzzah. We did it.
We did it.
We done it. I'm
And
ready
it
for
was 1,000 Reaper experience, which is
Thank
like
you.
not zero.
That is not 0. That is correct.
We are 13,000 away from the 69th point. Ooh, a Trapper's Delight rare. It's not the worst thing. There's a guy
That's
who
not
was...
the best.
I didn't say it was, but it's not the worst. As the guy who has been shot multiple times and set on fire, not the worst. Oh, another tapestry came to me. Oh, nice. I'll take it. Or, filigree. Take them all.
Hey, did we get anything other than what I got?
I'm going to be short on threads.
All
Plus
right.
8 tome.
Somebody got a tome.
Yep,
Nice.
plus 8 something.
Oh, we got a trinket. Oh, man.
Oh, yep, the Blood Rage Schism.
Oh, is that Savior for Old Lady Chance?
It's also some other doodad here. What was this? Oh, it's what you got. What is this? Some sort of hammer? Tolerod is interested in your hammer, apparently, Tlabby.
I know. Hold on.
Hell yeah, I got the blood prism. Fucking A-Rad.
Okay.
It's in the chest. It's just a bunch of trash, it looks like.
Alright, well, whatever, I guess. What does this even do? I don't even know what this does.
Your hammer thing? It's like a melee hammer.
Yep, beautifully done.
Who wanted that?
anything
The other
else,
guy
Block?
that's similar damage you.
VOD or something.
Who wanted this hammer?
I believe it was Tolerod. Could be a mistake.
Yeah, it was actually. Could be.
There you go.
Thank
I
you
can't
very
believe
much.
we did it.
Would do a legendary VOD.
I would love to
would
do a
a legendary
VOD.
VOD. This
Hell
does
yeah.
not look like TR Day though.
Ah, man, that sucks. Freaking trinket goes to somebody who didn't even roll. That sucks. Oh.
Better lucky than good, right?
I guess. Whatever.
Okay. So there's talk that people are interested in doing a VOD. I'd be down with a VOD if people, like, were excited. I don't think I'm... Yeah. So I would like to get, so the last little bit of tapestries here so I can get another +2, or threads so I can get a +2. Oh no, I do have enough. How do we math that? So wrong. We've got 24, we needed 28. I don't understand how we're 6 over. Strange. So, this actually opens up a lot of interesting cut possibilities for us, including... picking up Eye of the Beholder, Notable Grave. Most of our builds tend to be int-based, so this is all, like, big game increases for us. So, like, for example, literally right now I would pull out... I could pull out, like, a Will and get two more intelligence, like, right now. Right. It's, actually, this is an auto set, isn't it? Yeah, so I pull out this Will here and put in +2 intelligence.
That was fun. I look forward to working with you in the future.
Go.
Where did I go?
No. The filigree that I'm fiddling with here.
Yeah, I need autos. I think I sent you like all my autos.
I appreciate it. I have a couple other ones left, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, that puts our intelligence at 101. How's that only 101? Oh, because this is not equipped. There we go. There's our 102. It's like we're still grinding things closer and closer. So we're standing DC right now of 119. Pretty close. Considering last life, I was getting really mad that I could get to like 122 in Reaper Quest, but I still didn't feel like I could kill anything. Now I can land at a reasonable plus rate in like R8 Sharn, the PKs, which is kind of what I've been looking for. I can't believe we've almost been streaming for an hour on ETR day and we haven't ETR'd yet. It's going to take us like an hour to get back to 20. Or actually, I should say to be ready to quest. May have to change the title of this video to Raids Before TR. Alright, while we're at it, let's play a game here. I think I'm wearing the bracers from this quest right now, by the way. Legendary Vision of Destruction. Oh, hey! Just turns out that we were in the wrong mode this whole time. We were in Final Fantasy mode and not... I didn't realize.
Can you dance ball?
Yes, it's not as good.
Okay. Well, you may want to say that to them. Let's see, which one was the reflexes one?
Yeah, I can spam Dancing Ball. It's not a big deal.
Unearth the Wrecks. I got that one. Okay.
Anyway, I was looking at this. So what do we got? We have a shield that I don't think I care about. We have hand wraps that I don't care about. We have a great club I definitely don't care about. The dual dagger, which would obviously be great to have one for the future. Tailless Solomades, which is just good in general to have in
here.
hand.
It's from here as well.
Yeah, well, that's from, I'm looking at this raid. Reward list right now.
Yep.
A Morning Star that looks like kind of medium. Maybe it's fine.
Bring curse pots and bring meld.
Yeah, those things are in. Hunden, welcome to the USS Fight Halfway, my friend. Thank you for hitting the follow button. I appreciate it. Currently don't see myself needing these gloves, but I suppose there's lives that those gloves would be okay. Assassinate bracers, there's definitely lives that I would be down for that. I love assassinates. Corstal Brow will tell you I pretty much take every tumbleweed that ever drops in existence. I love tumbleweed for irrational reasons. I would definitely take this trinket, though. This trinket would be pretty good.
What is going on over there?
Both of these trinkets would be okay.
I'm hearing just like thump, thump, thump.
Oh, that's me flicking my hand while I'm reading these things.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. I'm like, what in the world is that?
Yeah, it's me having a seizure.
Okay, that's
this is
also
my seizure
fair.
noise now.
That's also fair.
This blight staff is kind of hot.
Let's see. I don't need energy burst for this, so we'll go ahead and put this in instead.
Alright, so there's a couple of goodies in here. Alright. So again, oh yeah, I took a death somewhere. I keep forgetting to resummon my familiar. Which is aggravating.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, we're going to be like right around 100-ish on our DCs for Dancing Ball. Again, we're not really set up for that. We might be able to PK all the bats before it gets to people, though. How's that for crowd control? I mean, I get to fire off like 4 PKs in 7 seconds. No, all my stuff should be fine.
Okay.
That was fun.
Like
I look
this
forward to
this
working
gear
with
setup
you in
doesn't
the
do anything
future.
weird.
No, it doesn't. All right.
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't have. Just now have acquired my second +2 intelligence filigree, and
Okay.
one is on my level 20 stick, and one is on this one. Also, they're of different types. I think. I could be wrong. I know there are definitely shenanigans out there that some people say are not good and some people say are fine. It's a known issue. If they want to fix it, they can fix it.
That's exactly where I stand on it. And it wouldn't be hard for them to do so either.
I don't know how that stuff's written. I'd have to really stop and think how that stuff's written. It could be hard. Especially the way they roll that stuff out, right? They introduced sentient weapons and then they rolled out artifacts. The minor artifacts. So, like, it's very likely that things would be coded really super janky. Oh, I thought we were doing a big boy version.
No, we don't run this on R1.
Well, in that case, our DCs are going to be less good.
Well, we have Vengeance in here, so it's not that big of an issue, to be honest with you.
Oh, there you go. Picked up a different wizard. Also, I don't have extend, which is a thing that I'm back and forth on how good it's going to be for this life. Like, I keep deciding I do want it, I don't want it. Like,
Make sure you have meld. That is very important in here.
yeah, I
On
got
hard.
it. I just get
On hard.
murdered anyway.
I know, but, you know.
I'll have it. I'll also fire off Master Illusionist when the first wave of Orthons come out.
Okay. Okay, so I don't need to hit my meld then, is what you're saying?
Well, you'll have the first 15 seconds on me.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go get a drink soon too. We're almost out already.
So I may or may not have a small cache of boxes now.
You may have a small cache of what?
Boxes of Autos boxes.
Oh yeah, you bought a bunch over the Christmas break.
I may have bought a couple, like
Nice.
1 or 2 or 10.
Wow, that's... Yeah, I don't know. I have an epic one stashed away in case there's a life that I don't like I'm not enjoying.
I bought an epic one, and I don't think they're worth the money.
Well, one of my problems with Iconics is if a build doesn't feel fun to me, I feel trapped all the way to 30. And yeah, I can do Slayer, I can do whatever, but if I'm not having fun playing it, then I don't think it makes a very fun stream, and so on and so forth. So,
Yeah.
like, I have an emergency, let's get the F out of this build button. So... It's just there for a reserve. But, I'm done with heroic and epic lives, or heroic and, racial lives, so I don't need the other ones currently. And honestly, I enjoy heroic levels a lot, so stuff like this is where I find it to be really boring. Like standing around waiting for 15 minutes, 20 minutes for the raid to happen and make things go. This is where I get, like, my eyes glaze over. I want to look at other things. Like, this is where I normally would turn to, like, social media for things, but especially this last week, turning to social media does not sound like a good plan. So,
Yeah, probably not.
So I'm just kind of trying to, I don't know, keep a positive outlook and keep moving forward. But yeah, sitting here twiddling my thumb for however long to do a raid.
We're recalling so that we can get the other guy in.
I hear a no.
Everyone just recalls out and you can reset it.
Okay. Oh boy. Pew. Also, rune arms are great. Also, I guess I should mention that had we actually found one of the bigger force rune arms, our damage would be significantly higher. We're still using a Lucid Dreams as our rune arm just for the fact that we haven't found another force rune arm.
We all recall out? Looks like we did.
Yeah, I think so. We had gotten the legendary Tobin's Hammer or whatever it's called. But I was generous enough to pass that to the Arty that was asking for it. Like a fool.
So I just shared a YouTube video in the MTG chat. That's what I've been playing on Arena lately, and it's like stupid good.
Oh, is it whatchamacallit?
Jim Davis. It's Cannon Combo.
Historic.
Yeah, and it's super good.
Yeah, I've not played Historic.
Turn 3 very consistent wins. I like Historic a lot better than I like Standard, but that's also not setting the bar very high.
I don't know, I like Standard a lot still. I'm having fun. I've been playing that mono black enchantment removal with the one mana 1/2 that says when a creature dies it has one of your enchantments on it, you draw a card, and the 3 mana 3/2 guy who regrows things out of your graveyard once a turn, and like that style has been a lot of fun for me. People are stepping through the portal. Excuse me. No, I'm spinning in a circle. Alright, again, the first pile of Orthons I see, I will slam the Master Illusionist button. Okay, first 15 seconds are on me. You're down. He's right. Apparently I've got Sully's attention. Where's my tank?
Right here. I got it. I got it. Oh my god, people. Let me get some aggro first, please. Thank you.
Go put Sully in the corner. People are in. Got it.
Yeah, I got it. We're good.
I'm not going to contribute to the DPS if you are not good. I need to build up some stacks. Oh, these guys are killable? Oh, well, never mind. We'll go on a PK spree. Now I feel silly for using my meld.
Circle.
Oh my god, just like permacursed.
Yeah, probably. Did you expect something else?
The worst, man. I've gone through like 40 pots in one shot, and one raid here. Just keep spamming it.
You got it there?
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Well, I need to get my dot stack back up is all.
Circle.
Circle.
Man.
Where's my Heliora? Nowhere to be seen. Okay.
I usually just stand in those circles and laugh at them, but whatever.
I mean, there's a difference between having a zillion hit points and having...
No, that's not even the zillion hit points, it's the MRR that I have.
Well, that too. Said right now I'm doing all my stuff with basically level 15 gear. Level 16 gear maybe? No, level 15 gear. Feels good.
Monko boom. I am getting a pretty big urge to play a monk again.
Poor friend.
Fight it.
Get better.
Fuck.
Rip. Rip.
No, it's probably fine. You could probably monk for a little bit.
Oh, I probably will. But maybe not right this second, you know.
actually might have time to get you up before we spawn anything else.
What's going on, cutie girl? You back? Come here. Come here, hurry up. If you want up, come here. Huh?
Oh, I'll get it when I'm done here, okay?
You're a cutie, aren't you? I miss your brother. I miss your brother too.
You got to restore for me?
Yeah.
That was fun. I look forward to working with you in the future.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Imperial's ready.
Alright.
It's a baby res.
Oh shit, I could give him a bigger res.
Nah, I could have given him a bigger res.
Circle.
Alright, should be time for this again. Again, the next batch of Orthons, I'll fire off the big illusion thing again. You ready to get down? Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. Oh, shit. Landed on top of me, smushed me. Never mind.
I got Meld going.
Too bad. I'll miss them.
Where's Sully? Why is Sully over there? Get over here. Be angry with me. Be angry with me.
That feels bad, man. That feels real bad.
We'll recover. It's totally fine.
I'm bringing him back to you.
Circle.
It'll get better. Always does.
Alright.
Oh, it wasn't pretty.
Ready to res.
That wasn't pretty, but we got it done.
Oh no, I'm gonna be honest. I stopped paying attention.
Alright, if you want to res, you gotta come give me a kiss.
There's a shrine. People know where to res. There's also an Orthon
Okay.
stuck in a wall. That's fun. See how many deaths happen when this Orthon teleports back out.
None, because I'll intimidate it and then it won't be able to hit me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it like instantly came out of nowhere and landed on me and crushed my poor butt earlier. Well, just one shrine on this difficulty? There must be, huh? Well, there's officially our first 8 cups of tea this morning. This is going to be a long day, by the way.
Cool.
Also, the keto flu has begun, so It usually takes 3 or 4 days for that to pass. Sweet.
Bunch of nothings. Well, looks like a bunch of nothings. There's a spark. I saw something in there though. What is that? Oh, there's the tail. Of course, when I'm not on my barbarian. Yep, figures.
Yeah.
Lava got your tail.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll on those bracers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I need them or not, to be honest. I don't feel like I'm gonna need those.
Wear tag. Thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Welcome to the USS Fat Halfling. Appreciate it. All right. I wonder if it's time to.
Time for Project Nemesis.
I guess we'll keep an eye open to see if the group decides to do anything, but if not, we'll be TRing. He does not have Sharn. There you go, kids.
Well, it's one person.
I don't know. I honestly feel like Project Nemesis is not that big of a deal. Except I'm 50% on success in that raid right now. So...
Yep.
I do not have a Mad Artificer. I think I'm on timer for Lord of Blades. Guess I can double check. Teleporters doing teleporter things, my guys. That's why we're not allowed to have teleport. Not really.
Right.
Legendary Lord of Blades.
I've got little to no interest in that.
Yeah, I'm on the timers. Oops. I'd be down for an MA if people like wanted one.
Yeah, I'd be more inclined to do Lob like after Project Nemesis, but I really need that Project Nemesis at some point.
Alright, so I'm...
Oh, no, I forgot to get all my stuff off the, off that character and put it in my bank. Darn it.
One of these things I was... Ah, this is it. The Legendary Maid Rights Cloak. And the... What's the other piece that goes with that? Isn't it a goggle?
I guess Lob does drop the ring that I need.
Yeah, I should have kept this
Although
Lucid Dreams crossbow or rune arm. That was a mistake.
Although they did want me to tank, and that's just not.
All
great.
right. Well, I think looks like the raid group that's doing stuff is going to go do Lord of Blades and stuff. I think I'm going to use this as an excuse to get my TRing on, or my ETR. So now that you guys got a little bit of a chance to like look at things, our standing running around PKDC is 18. Sorry, 118, 119 with an intelligence potion from the from the fragment turn in. Theoretically, we could boost another 2 temporarily from the 1 potions. I can't think what they're called right now.
Yugo?
Yeah, Yugo potions. The only other thing that I really have an interest in doing right this minute would be that first quest for the Vial of the Just flagging. I don't have that one done, but since it's the first time, I should probably wait and talk to Brell into doing it. Hey V-Love, welcome to the stream, buddy.
I mean, I'd be down for some High Reaper.
Yeah, but I don't feel like leading anything.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like when Tabrell gets on, I would be down for some High Reaper, like, first times.
Yeah, I'm down for some first times.
Because I could use some first times. I am 94,000 to 0.56.
Yeah, I've got, I need some first times, and I need, there's lots of gear, obviously, that I still need. Like I said before, I've been hunting the Mark IV, the Legendary Mark IV, like, pretty hard. Same thing with the Entombment gauntlets. Neither have dropped. I do have the Legendary hat, so I just need those other 2 pieces, and they just will not fall. So we'll probably do the ETR, and then we'll move on. So do we stick with this style, or do we try to do crossbows instead? That's the big question. I'm really enjoying this style. About to see. I see some peeps raided the nation's capital last week. What is going on? Leave the country and it falls apart. That is a longer discussion for an evening stream.
Yeah. No political talk morning streams. Deadpool 3 confirmed to be in MCU and rated R.
Nice. Yeah,
That's pretty cool, actually. I can approve of that.
It's evening for you. It is true. It is evening for you.
It is still very evening for me. I have not gone to bed yet.
I
was
have
about
been,
to go to
but
bed.
I have been doing weird, sleepy things this week. All right, let's do it. I'm inclined to do this build again, that means that before we log out, I'm pretty sure this is correct. So let's snip this, just so we know that we have it. And I guess we'll take a quick look at our feat list. Peak high 4s. And then let me grab this
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go lay down and take a nap. So.
Sounds strong, buddy. You have a good night.
Yep.
Cammy came home from work Friday and she said, "Oh my God, honey, I can't understand them. Why can't they speak American?" Well, they invented the language, so if anyone's butchering it, it's us. Man, why can't I get all these at once? That's the real problem. Yeah, let me write these things. I'll just open up a notepad and I'll write these things down really quickly. Alright, Epic Spell Power Force, Scion of the Way File, Elusive Target. That one could be something else, but it is, sometimes it's really good. 5% of the time it's great. What else is in the epic fighting? Oh, Intense Tour spell. And then we did do Master of Knowledge. Which I do actually really, really like. It kind of gives the this particular spellcaster build that what's the word I'm looking for? That that initiative to continue with forward momentum. Basically, it gives oh, what is it I'm trying to say? So, like, yeah, we're still doing that. Like, Blitz. Blitz continues to, like, make you want to move forward. You know what I mean? And that's just how it works. You're supposed to marry her? Really? Really? Hey, you asked. You asked and she said yes. That means there's certainly something there worth being ready for. Alright, so let's take a look at this Baya boy. We were all in int. What do you think about that? We're going to be Insightful Reflex. Oh, did we Insightful Reflexes actually? I don't know if we did. I didn't take a picture of that. We must have, right? Alright, Spellcraft, Search, Spot, UMD, kind of want to pick either Intimidate or Diplomacy as our, like, helper skills. Probably Diplomacy. feel like I always take lightning reflexes. If I didn't, I feel like it would be silly. This is fine. I don't like Scar. Well, this Scar's fine. I don't like the rest of the Scars though. Get my old man white hair. Not really a big tattoo guy or facial tattoo guy. This is probably okay though. That's a lot, though. Oh, I get it. Just head tattoo and face tattoo. Sure, that'll work. You take lightning over insightful? Oh my god, did I click the wrong thing? I may have clicked the wrong thing, Matthew. I did mean to take insightful. Did I just click the wrong? Yeah, that's not right. Okay. Search, spellcraft, spot, disable device. We can actually not do spellcraft and instead do more disable device. That's probably more correct. We now know all the spells. We'll fix it later. None of these spells actually matter. Spellcraft, disable, search, spot. Again, none of those spells matter. Alright, now that the 7s are up, we can start working on open lock. heighten and pull up this picture. Empower. Sure, haste. Again, I don't think any of these really matter. There's a chance that I would not be opposed to having haste sometimes, but I'm not married to it. Why I still feel like I'm missing a skill somewhere. If you are not streaming, I'd recommend using Sleet Storm whenever possible. Wasn't certain if it was a misclick. Figured I could learn something new, but tried to get in before you finished. I guess it was easy enough to swap when you're done. Yeah, I'll just switch it later. But yeah, no, I apparently misread. Sure. Solid Fog is actually quite good. Enlarge spell. I don't have like shroud stuff crafted, so something like a solid fog or those kind of effects are not something I'm super worried about right now, but there's a time in the future where I will be interested in having something like that for my offhand. Alright, so here's our Artificer level. This is where we kind of play catch up on almost everything. We don't actually need quite that many points here. Let's just catch up our open lock, maybe. Let's get that a little bit higher. Doesn't have to be that close. Our UMD is going to continue to like trudge forward quite nicely. Really only need to get it to like 10 or so for it to be basically no fail in all the places we care about. Maximize, and now we take illusion focus. You went up one. You went up one. Huh, do we have an extra point now? I think we do. So what do I do with this extra point? I guess we can start putting it into diplomacy. We might do a Flesh to Stone based build at some point. I'm not there yet, but we might be coming up on it. Flesh to Stone works on a lot of monsters where like PK doesn't. Take that point back out of diplomacy here for now. This will probably be our last point in UMD, so we'll just dump the rest in diplomacy. Oh, here we go. We'll take True Scene. Lots of people like to ask us for True Scene. Not that we usually memorize it, but sometimes we do. So what level are we on? 14, so this should be 15. And the rest of these spells really just don't matter. I do like I like all the powered blind spell, all the powered spells, by the way. I get a lot of value out of them. Some of them have relatively short cooldowns, so you can like get quite a bit of value by like blinding something or holding something or whatever. Alright, so now we have an extra point. We can put that extra point in heal. Or like concentration. Yeah, let's put in concentration. Yeah, we can put in concentration. Alright, so apparently here's where we made some sort of mistake. I guess it'll give us an opportunity to take extend spell, and we'll have to figure out what we did wrong. Probably take Arcane Initiate here. Yeah, I don't think we're casting any of those spells. Yeah, that all continues to look right. So we put 2 points in concentration this level. Do we want to put 2 points in, like, open lock instead? I don't think so, right? Let's err on the side of caution, and let's put extra, like, even points into, UMD or whatever. That should be it, right? Yeah. We'll go elsewhere. Be good. Cannot teleport here. Why? I want to. But I want to. Perfect. This is where we parked our car. Breaking ankles. Healing is halflings. Making goes along with repairing. Shadow gave death. Warding is dwarves. The people who carry things around are Orion. Drasco is Stormreach. K is banking. Alright, sweet. Sweet! Fred, I made a boo-boo. Did you come put a finger in my noggin? And I really wish they would let you keep some of these things. It's very aggravating that they do not. Right, sorry, this is supposed to be insightful reflexes. Thank you. Those are all correct. That's fine. Finish putting these in place. There we go. On the plus side, that combination is an easy one to put back in place. Now I'm cold. I was so hot before. Now I'm chilly. 400 experience? No way. Alright. Spells. Ugh. I really don't love this part. Okay. We've been casting an energy drain. We've had the Banshee on our bar because those kind of both do similar things, and we took Meteor Swarm. We took Meteor Swarm just because we needed some sort of like melee DPS-y type thing to I guess I shouldn't say melee or melee, some sort of physical damage type thing somewhere. We shouldn't need to describe anything anymore. Alright, at level 8, we're casting Quickened Autos, we're casting Sunburst. I'd really do like Power Word Stun as kind of like a leave me alone, like boop type button. The rest of these, none of them really matter. Our DCs are not going to be great for like any of these things. I guess we'll just take Shout. Right, so this gets heightened and quickened. Specifically to deal with Forge Race, which is the only reason we actually care about that spell. This spell, again, I don't think we care about at all. Finger of Death, Color Spray, Dancing Ball. And then I've been casting Greater Teleport this life because I feel lazy. Alright, Dancing Ball gets a quickened. Finger of Death gets everything. Prismatic Spray, I don't know. We don't actually cast it very often, so maybe it doesn't matter, but put it over here anyway. What's the theory on points in Concentrate when you take Quicken to use for your spells you don't Quicken? Yes, that's exactly it. For the spells I don't use Quicken on. Plus, there's quite a bit of skill checks that use concentration. So just even a little bit of concentration can go a long way. So like right now with those 3 points, I have a 30 concentration with my ability score and miscellaneous stuff going on. So like, it's still like a little bit of a bonus. I do like Undeath to Death. I don't know, do we play with, do we just take a buff? I guess we'll just take a buff. And then we can have a Disintegrate if we want. I've been doing Necrotic Ray, but I don't think we need it. We'll do Disintegrate. We'll try it. Alright, so that's level 6. Level 7. Level 7 is this one. I don't care about the mass protection as much as I want myself to have all of them. I know I'm a greedy. Sonic Blast is usually like the force spell that I cast. Kind of like this group of damaging spells. Which gives us one other thing. I usually like Cloud Kill in this situation because it is a cloud effect. I find it to be easier to see through than like some of the other ones. But honestly, we should probably just Mind Fog. I guess we're just going to heighten this, and the rest of these don't really matter. D-Doors. Easy. All Hanus. All Hanus. Welcome to the Fat Halfling, my friend. Thank you for hitting the follow button. I appreciate it. Our PK that's there. Force Missiles. This has actually been the spell we've been casting for damage. Are the Force spells. No, if that needs quickened, actually. Probably doesn't. I do like having Fire Shield. And what I typically do is I typically set up both a hot and a cold. Ready to go either way, so I can just reach over and smash the button. So we get one more spell. Either one none of these really matter the way that we're currently playing. I guess we'll take Wall of Fire. There are monsters that we don't have any good way to damage, like specifically the, jeez, why can I not think of their name? The zombie, or the scarecrows. I don't think we're worried about enlarging that. You don't need to be enlarged. Let's see. I also usually take a individual protection from energy in case I have to spam one particular one. So then now we get to choose between haste or circle of protection. I don't think either one really matters. I guess we could take... I guess we'll take haste. The off chance we need to cast haste for people. I usually do web. Probably will do web again. I don't know. We'll start with Gust of Wind because that's a spell that we actually cast. Glitter Dust because again that's a spell we actually cast. We don't actually cast Hypnotic Pattern, but maybe we should. Yeah, fine. Again, the rest of these spells I just never really cast. We'll take an Ooze Puppet in the off chance that we can Ooze Puppet something. I guess we'll take Web. Whatever. I want to put it on my bar. Alright. Buff. 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 Magic Missile. Buff. Actually... Yeah, never mind. We don't care about Mage Armor. We have actual armor. Yeah, give me back my... Give me back my Magic Missile. Magic Missile. Alright, so Tumble... Shield... Sorry, I'm organizing some bars that you guys probably can't see. I apologize for that. I can take this down for a second. Boink, over here. This is where I try to put my buffs. I try to put like short-term buffs up here, and I try to put longer-term buffs down here. And this is also where I put things like my Raised Dead Scrolls and stuff like that. Places where I'm trying to be consistent so I know where they are. So like whatever my raise effect is, Restoration Scrolls, do I even have anything else that I'd put over there right now? Not really, I don't think. Oops. Like long-termy type buffs. And then I like to put whatever stat boosting potions I'm going to use, I like to put over here. Along with things like XP potions and stuff like that. Mana potions. Should put this heal somewhere. I've actually been using this heal somewhat. But not like millions and millions. And I switch up one and I put all of our other fast teleport items in here. Alright. We're not missing any spells. Everything is basically on our bar, I think. Alright, so I think we're good. Enhancements. We're going to move Fey Dark Illusionist to 1. We're going to put Archmage in 2. We're going to put Battle Engineer in 3. We're going to put Renee Mastermaker in 4. That's all the room we have. We do not have more room for goodies. Where did my picture go? Point. Turn my pretty face back on. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, like I said, I just took a picture of the enhancements the way they were before. And they're sitting over here now. That's how we'll rebuild. What is the theory on... Okay, I talked about that. Alright, so here. Intelligence. I usually don't spin this last point. Permablur is good. DC focusing is good. Spellcraft is good. PK all the way up. That's 18 points. That means we tapped into at least 3 points that we could spend elsewhere. But this extra PK timer is pretty fat. This PK timer goes in the 8th spot, and it's getting all the buffs. This one gets all the buffs too. Okay. Fate Arc Illusionist. We did this. I like the dragon. You can pick whichever one you want. Obviously. Concentration, Spellcraft, UMD. Remember how I said that a little bit of UMD is going to go a long way? Well, that's how that works. We did take this refraction. I don't know how much I loved it. It's okay. Guess we'll keep it. Same thing with the Be My Eyes. Not a... Like... It's not the worst. But it's certainly not the best. So what else is, what's missing here? Oh, this guy. That puts us exactly at 41s without typing into the top tier. Because we're going to be going into Archmage for things. I don't think I care about this. Let's see if we can find someplace else to put this subtle spell casting. Don't know if we can. We're not using orbs, so we don't want to do the traditional caster. Here I did Quicken. That's probably fine. Like, most of our stuff has Quicken. Not everything has, like, any of the other metas involved. Alright, so we are at 28 points. What else did we have here? Oh, obviously we got to get our PK in first. So we had the one more point that we talked about to get up here. This is 2. This is 2. This is 2. Also 2. Also 2. Wow, so there is literally no other place to put this except right here. That must be why we did it. I'm not a fan of that. Alright, and this gives us 2 action points left. Maybe we want Arcane Supremacy here. Maybe that's going to end up being better than this 8 Universal Spell Power. And maybe it's better than the 10 more hit points. Let's try it. Let's try it. So this is going to be a change for us. Arcane Supremacy. So we're going to be losing out on at least 10 hit points and basically 5 Universal Spell Power pretty much all the time. It's possible, though, that that's going to be better for us. Alright, Arcane Blast, Arcane Bolt, color spray. Find familiar goes over here. Invisibility should go over here somewhere. Not that we really cast blur, but it's possible we can cast blur on some other people. Displacement. This is PK goes here. This gets all the bells and whistles. Oops. Master Illusionist goes over here. Shadow Blade. Fan of Blades. What went in our 6 button? Now I don't know. This is how I always find out about my own build. I rewatch my... Oh, okay. So this is our Epic Destiny stuff. So this is where Magister Tempest comes in. Spells... that goes over here. This gets all the bells and whistles also. Alright, so this is currently claiming our DC is 69. Wow, that does not seem that great, does it? Turn all these things on. Always feels like it takes so long to do a TR into the same build. Like, much longer than it should. You should be able to tell it, hey, I'm just going to TR into the same build. Please remember everything. I actually had these the other way around. So many clicks. But once it's set up, it's really nice for it to work this way. So I'll give them 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Alright, is there anything else that we're missing right off the top of our head? We've got our spells on. We've got... we haven't geared up or anything. We'll worry about that next. Okay. So let's start here on our various twists. So right now we've been doing like a 3-3 etc. Alright, and we know the first thing we're going to twist for sure is Draconic Presence. Like that. That goes straight in. Poop. That's +6 to Intimidate and +3 to all of our DC for fear-based things. So that takes us to 62. The next thing we're going to do, even though I really don't know if we need to anymore, the way that this build has been working, but just because it never hurts, especially when you spend as much time soloing as I do, we're going to take... Why can I not think of what this damn thing is called ever? Endless Faith. I'm like trying to look for the icon with it all being grayed out. It's very difficult. Okay, and then our big activatables are Meld, which I'm not sure where exactly we put Meld previously. Let's just look again. Looks like we put it right next to the Sunburst. And then the other one we put in is Arcane Hymn. Arcane Hymn is 1 intelligence, 20 a universal spell power, 2 dispel penetration, 40 UMD, and 10% to fire, cold, acid, electricity absorption. So like it's big game. Don't let anyone fool you on that. We can obviously pick up a 4 here. But that's what we're doing. That's the name of the game. We're playing with that. Alright, so this is where I was putting my quickened dance. Oh, I was doing finger of stunning. Is that true? Yeah, finger of stunning. Also goes over here. I assume that's finger of stunning anyway. Could have been finger of death, I guess. Whale. We did do cloud kill before, but I just don't feel like we ever cast it. Yeah, I think this is fine for now. For Artificer spells, we did occasionally cast some bolts. Nothing else actually matters here. Not even going to put the rest... Oh, no, I take it back. This potion sometimes is good. As a way to turn our spell points into some sort of healing. And then I did actually cast enchant armor sometimes. Put it over here. Somebody else needs a heal. No, sorry. Not auto run. Maybe I also want Did I not physically drag that in there? That one can't come out. Okay, never mind. So, armor is probably not as good as enchant weapons then, right? Well, enchant weapons. Also, I hear the boat, but there we go. Could say not us swinging our sword. Let's see, what else are we missing? Under feats, we need past lives, epic past lives. We need our arcane alacrity for sure. We need our colors of the queens for sure. This is why we need to work on our whatever the divine domain stuff is, because power of life and death is unfortunately the best one we have from that sphere right now, and it's just not very good. But we'll keep it just because it there's a reasonable chance that we'll twist in what was it called? Yeah, here it is. There's a reasonable chance we twist in renewal in a lot of places over like our arcane hymn. When we need to take on like an extra healing roll, which does happen from time to time, to heal others. Yeah, I did also do prepare powered kill. So I must not have did this. I must have went this way, and then I did innervation instead of firewall, which is why we have not firewall, but we had cloud kill instead of firewall. That's probably why. Yeah, I bet that was the case. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I don't hate that. Alright, before we figure out gear, we're going to head over to Evening Star. We're going to pick up a bunch of sagas.
Within the shadows of the prison township,
Within the shadows.
a deeper dark is growing. Who will cast a light on it before the darkness spreads?
See, we currently have our DC at 64 with no With nothing running. Really? I don't have any other potions on me? Alright, well, I'm not in love with doing that, but I think this is gonna happen here.
The hunt begins
Boink. Boink. Let's see, not you, right? Yeah, no, not you. Not you. Oh, we're only 2 away from this one, though, actually. Don't drink the water. We might do an early don't drink the water. I thought I had already done that, but I must not have. So that's actually pretty quick to pick up that one. Same thing. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to be prioritizing don't drink the water soon. Okay, that's the heroic one. Here we go. Here's the other one that we usually don't do, but we did do. So there's an epic level. And yeah, we have 2 more ready to go, basically, as soon as we fire off, I can't not feel like we're missing something important. For that 1 extra feat that kind of showed up out of nowhere, I'm not really sure where it's from. Yeah, I really like how this one is playing. It needs a better rune arm along the way. Like, it needs the epic lucid dreams from the raid. But I like it quite a bit, actually. Alright. Let's run back to Giant Hold. Pick up the Giant Hold saga. I don't know if we did Three Barrel Cove saga. I feel like we did. Is it you? Are you the saga? Are you the saga man? You are not the saga man. You must be the saga man. Really? How did... There's like 0 chance I didn't do this, right? Wow, we did only do it on Elite. Okay. Wow. That seems wrong. Huh, I wonder what happened. Did I literally just skip Giant Hold and Epics? Okay. We did level very quickly. I did spend a bunch of time in like level 20, 28, 29, 30 range, screwing around with things. Take me through Cove. Let's go. Let's see this chick, right? Apparently I didn't pick up any rewards here. Man, I'm like the worst right now, huh? Yeah, we came out here and did a bunch of stuff. Oh, I must not have did this. We must have stopped middle of the road. That must have been what happened. I must have capped or ran out of time or something. Strange. Very strange. Alright, let's go figure out our gear situation. And then we can possibly get like a little bit of stuff in. Like maybe that don't drink the water. I love how this one has been messed up the whole day. Might try to jump in on like Vaughn run. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm really hoping to catch like a Vaughn raid. That would be really good. Alright, let's see. Let's start at the start, shall we? Let's clear some miscellaneous up. Don't actually care about this. Okay. So these are, unfortunately, big boy things that we can't use. This, on the other hand, we can use. This is something I need sold. More big boy things. Okay. We did use that quite a bit last life. I'd like to get a legendary version of this, but again, I just haven't managed to get this stupid thing to drop. Wow, so much stuff that we literally just don't have anything sitting around on. So let's see. Probably Acolyte lenses. I feel like that's what we typically end up getting stuck wearing for quite a bit. Although, we did actually start using this belt and this ring. Alright, so that takes our intelligence to 77. Right now it takes our DC to 90. That's 10 versus 8, insightful 3, quality 2, insightful. So this goggle does nothing? Yeah, this goggle does nothing. Except for a spell sight, insightful wizardry. Alright. Does nothing. We need to carry around the other Scold Ring, just in case we switch to Necro spells. Boots of Tranquility tend to become our boots. Alright, so we can put on our green steel goggles. Which might just temporarily be the option, is just to slam on our old green steel stuff for now. I know that we normally wear our Epic Voice of the Master for a couple of reasons. One, it is one more intelligence, and often I will slot it with a Oh, actually, I think it is. I think it's slotted here. The blue augment is a 15% spell failure reduction. So, together, all those things add up to being able to cast in medium armor. No big deal. Let's see. Takes us to 91. What else are we missing? I'm using the rune arm basically as a way to have some boss DPS. That's exactly what it's for. So our necklace could be... don't think I actually have a necklace that matters. I think we were actually, and this is going to be funny, but I think we were still wearing our torque until we could slide on the epic golden cartouche. Is what I think we were doing. That seems really bad to me now, though. But we don't need 8 to charisma or constitution. Guess we could just put this on. It's got to do something, right? Oh, yeah. It's fine. Have I heard of FAMF? I don't know what FAMF is, no. FNAFAF. For Snizzle. Alright. What, if anything, am I missing? Let's change... Oh, sometimes we use the Deep Demise at this level. Because it is Insightful Intelligence a couple, but I don't think we're going to. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, yeah, we're going to be missing 2 of our 2 Insightful Focus, but 5 Nights at Freddy's. That sounds familiar. Like an old game with a beaver. No. Yeah, I don't know. I've not played that game. Alright, what, if anything else, do we want to add? I think we're probably fine. Yeah, oh, I know what we're missing. I'm working on cleaning up the iconic lives now, is what I'm at. There's 2 more to our PKDC. Puts us at 93. God, I feel like we were over 100 standing right now. I feel like we're missing something. So we have our Eye of Beholder and we have our autos. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think something just feels off because reasons, and I'm not sure why. Okay. Alright, so we have about 20 minutes left in this evening stream. These guys are still in the Thrask Arena. I feel like we just jump in with them because it's quick, it's easy, we're going to want to do it anyway. Let's see if they let us in. I bet they will. Hey, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'll be there in one teleport spell.
Not as fragile as mutated eggs.
I'm fairly certain they said they were doing Reaper 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we didn't set our Reaper points yet. That's what we did. Well, I guess we're going to have to hope that whatever we have going will work. Yeah, they're just doing elites. That sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm in.
This looks like the underground highway to Tharask Arena. If you search for Dirge's contact, keep your guard up. The spectators may not be friendly.
I guess there's a token, right? We better go get a token. I don't like this being... What did I do? Oh, I turned instead of running straight. I don't like this being here. I want this moved. Run in here and grab a token.
A chest. Now we may see the glint of gold.
Feels odd not doing everything just on Reaper. But, again, we've done these first time, so I'm not as worried. 706 doesn't quite feel like enough either, to be honest, to me. But it's in the right direction.
So ends our hunt.
All right. Let's see, that's spell point cost. This is increased DC. I don't think that goes in there anymore. I think these get maxed. We'll worry about the rest of these later. A wizard at level 21, you think it's solid? Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Right? Certainly not bad. Don't take that the wrong direction. I just... Again, when you run around on Reaper, you're used to that big Reaper bonus that you get all the time.
Beautiful elf maiden sits by the fountain, lost in thought.
Okay. Looks like somebody went over this side and people are over here. So I guess we'll do this side. Alright, so now it's putting our DCs at 94 in heroics. Or not heroics, but non-epics.
A beholder roars, hungry for slaughter and ready to come.
Oh yes. PK all the things away.
What kind of horde hides within this chest?
We also probably wanted to change our outfit. Right? I imagine. Do we care about traps?
What is it you have found?
Yeah, I guess we'll do... No thanks. Oh, you're... Yeah, so, things that I like to do, because I mostly solo, right? Like, and I'm working on that. I'm working on being less of a soloer. And more of a put the group out, get stuff going. I just, I'm used to soloing, I guess maybe is the right word. So as a person that's used to that, you know, you kind of like having trapping skills, in my opinion. Oh, hey, I should put my heal scrolls somewhere too, huh?
Let us hunt. It's the only pleasure I have left.
Alright, I picked up the 2 runes. We just need the one by the water. I'm like running around like an idiot because trying to communicate with people instead of just do the quest. Good, you got it.
Most pleasing.
If I could not do what I want some more, that would be great. How's the rune arm DPS? Like, it depends. If you get it all the way charged up, it's not amazing, right? But it's not the worst. Once you get Master of Knowledge, though, and you can build up your crit chance for force damage, then it gets a lot better. Like earlier today we were doing, I don't know, like around 600 to 1,000 points of damage per shot, and this one's a 5-shotter. But again, we're only using the level 17 version, where if we had the level 29 version, level higher, it would obviously be better. Are people waiting on me? They do not appear to be. That's the other thing, however, that is missing.
Most pleasing.
D-door? You're interested in the split. Always love to have split fun builds in DDO. Just returned from the game after 6 or 7 years. Yeah, I do a lot of experimenting. That's basically all we've done the last little bit here. I had the locket, right? Do I actually remember? Like, where... How do you get a show where the chest and the rubble are permanent like that? I don't. I have a button that I use I tab around with my thumb. On my mouse. I have, like, target next interactable and target next hostile. I'm out of drink. I don't like it. I don't like being out of drink. So I think what we'll do is we'll stick around through the Vaughn run, and then we'll probably wrap up the stream. So again, we're at 93 on our PK. Normally we are at... We didn't set these buttons up. And I ran in a big circle because I was busy looking at other things. Alright, so 72 normally on Circle of Death. But if we switch to our Scold Ring, that takes it to 74. I would have thought it would have been higher than that. Oh, I know why. We're only getting the 2 Insightful Necromancy, so we're losing 1 quality Spell Focus Mastery to put on this. That's what's going on. Oh, they already moved in. Alright, we're just going to assume that these guys are people who are just not comfortable doing Reaper. Just fine. We do lose quite a bit of power not being in Reaper, but not enough that I'm worried about it. That guy lived? Get out of here. Gotta get our mushroom. So again, this is kind of our... For me, the things that I enjoy about being a wizard and or playing this game is instant kill effects plus flexibility in my role. Right? So like the ability to PK all the monsters, fire off, you know, like miscellaneous stuff here, and then just like keep moving. Like I like the idea of, all right, Samus, go into rogue mode, you know, or to do all the traps, or go into healer mode and do all the healing. And like, I like that flexibility combined with a high insta-kill type effect. Sometimes it's nice to have some sort of DPS. So like we considered, instead of going Fate Arc Illusionist, we considered going Inquisitive, which may have kind of walked the line. We would have lost some DC, I think. But we could have tried a little bit of both. So like, that's why I tend to build the way that I build. Like, I'm not gear swapping or anything right now either. Like, we could, if we were worried about it. We do have epic leather gloves or whatever. But it just doesn't matter right now. Like, this is the mode that I enjoy. Do I necessarily like it with PK? I mean, it's nice to have the third PK timer. Is it strictly the best version? Like, I don't know. I do enjoy the 18-2 Necro Wizard Rogue build.
Stand amidst a scene of terror.
People who
The inevitable has already passed this way.
people know I'm a big fan of that as well. Is that you? What's
You see signs of ancient architecture halls ahead.
well, that guy's got a. See, and this is where the rune arm and the force damage stuff like kicks in, because there's a red name there you couldn't do anything with otherwise. Just kind of makes sense to me. Just wondering how you would be with this split you have and use Sharati Destiny for spamming Archmage stuff. If you could get your DCs where you want them to be without being in Magister, that would be fine. It depends on where you want your DCs to be, though, right? So, you could twist in Illusion Specialist, but you would not be able to twist in Master of Illusion, so you're missing 3 DCs right there. So again, right now I have 94 to my DCs. We were at, I forget where we were right before we TR'd. But we should be over 100 very, very quickly. And of course, temporarily boosted, we could boost over 100, no problem, right at level 21. Again, I feel like we're missing something. I don't know what it is we're missing, but I feel like I'm missing something. And again, this
The Marut stopped
is intended to feel like
relentlessly focused on its target.
you're moving forward on, I should have got a key, these guys are going to take time.
The locked gate
Yeah, they're like all strining.
boundaries of the Drow encampment.
Should have grabbed a key. But, God, I can't figure out what I'm missing.
You've entered a new section of the caves. This you've never heard of a beholder serving a Drow or anyone else. You shudder to imagine the bargain that they must have struck.
Get out of here with your nonsense. I know, I really do enjoy this build. Obviously the order of the levels would be different if we could make it so. If we could do our first level of Arty first, that would be better, but I don't feel like we're particularly punished for it.
Beholder's domain. Ahead, torrents of water plunge into the pool far below. You leap into the waterfall, and there's no turning back. A geyser blasts water into the air nearby. Powerful enough to lift a heavy weight.
Wow, somebody lived. It's so disappointing when people back up here when there's a group. Like, there's no reason to run all the way back here unless you just really are furred. Just kill them. Just kill all the bad things. Especially on Elite. What are we worried about? I'm gonna go Shrine. So what was that? 2 of the shots were 700. 2 of the shots were like 250. For the low price of not having something else equipped in our offhand, and we turn on the feet for when we stand still. That seemed like a big deal to me.
Ahead, 3 captains of Vader's forces have arrayed themselves for a last.
Pretty low threat. Low cost inclusion there.
By towering statues
high. There you go. We out DPS the tank in DPS mode against the red name. Or we outperformed threat. I don't know however you want to call it. Pulled hate. That seems pretty good to me. He's a alchemist tank, looks like, or not an alchemist tank, an Arty tank. We're able to pull aggro. Seems pretty good. And he's at least a level above us, maybe 2. I didn't actually look. We also have -10 because of reasons. We're also -10 to our threat. So like where it gets weak is there's not as many things to add force spell power as like negative energy or one of the other elements, right? That's where that kind of falls off. We have a super high crit chance, right? We're at 47%, and pretty soon we'll really spike that hard. So things do get a little weird in that regard, but you just have to kind of push through. I'll go whichever way you guys don't want to go. Just let me know.
An earth elemental rises from the ground.
Let's just split the party and have a trapper on both sides.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll do whichever other side.
From inside the mountain.
I'll go ahead and go left.
Okay, I'll go right then.
Alright, on the right.
You are spared no expense in keeping a secret.
Like I said, I have no qualms with this, any of these quests on this difficulty. Whatever, bring him along. Wow, did we have some guys live? Lame. That guy's gonna live. That guy's gonna like roll 20 every time. It's gonna be great. Okay, upstairs there.
Looks like you're going to need to be able to grab both the traps off both sides. My DCs are hard to find.
Okay, it's fine.
Which is embarrassing considering how many rogue levels I have.
What is it you have found? You've done this.
Alright, we're done on the right. I'm gonna head back to the middle. Unless you guys have already got there and you're open up the middle path. The pass through. Looks like you could have. Yeah. Yeah, they got it. Nice.
Path through is open.
Yeah, perfect. I'll go get these traps.
Surprising.
So they don't have this one done yet, so we'll just ignore it and we'll pick up the rest here, I think.
Your tiny hands do me that.
My tiny hands do work. That is true. Okay. So whenever they get that pulled, we'll tear through here and we'll clear the hole.
As the north wing gate lever locks into place, a quick power surge shorts out the storage area's energy barriers.
No, that was foolish. Wow. So this is where... Hey! Nighthawk, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the USS Fed Halfling. Yeah, that was a spot right there where we should have.
This trifle may be useful.
Heal scroll, please. Thank you. Where we should have been a little bit more careful on our placement on some things. Oh, yeah. Samus, baby. I went left, so it's clear left when you guys get here. Ah! Here's the big bonus.
Now I count the hours until I am on
Have a good one. Thanks again. Appreciate you hitting the button. I hope to see you join us again real soon. Alright, so I always go this direction. And the reason why is this is the... I'm on Solona. This has the least amount of returns. do it. Ooh. There we go. Quick and easy, nice and peasy.
The turn of the key unlocks the heavy door.
Does anybody need a jump or anything like that? Is everybody good? Alright, let's go then.
They should be good.
A toneless voice echoes through the fountain. This complex will self-destruct in 5 minutes. Please evacuate immediately.
Again, we're going to pick up all this trash and bring it with us. Oh, no, the alchemist is going to blow it up. So what I like to do is carry a bunch of this trash to the trap up here where the lava pit's at, and then put the monsters in the lava, and then occasionally, if you need to, fire off a shot or two at them just to kind of like speed it up. But for the most part, they'll die down there pretty easily.
Haywire's voice is 4 minutes until self-destruct.
Actually, we ended up taking extend here. Let's actually turn that on.
Haywire continues.
Just like, uh-oh.
As soon as I see someone reach the exit, I'm gonna count to 20 and seal the blast doors. There ain't time to wait for stragglers.
Now, I'm not a person that jumps over this. If I had my Scooty Booties on me, and I might go for it, but I don't. Do I? I don't think I do. Yeah, it doesn't look like I do.
Three minutes until self-destruct. Haywire gestures to the glowing quarterstaff collector. Take it. You've earned it. Feel powerful elemental energy course through your hands. A spellcaster might be able to channel this power.
Alright, so for those of you who may not know, I usually do a two-part stream. I do a morning stream and an evening stream. This is, unfortunately, for some people, my morning stream, which means, unfortunately, we're going to be wrapping up here for the afternoon. But if you enjoyed the stream, please don't forget to hit the like button or the follow button or the subscribe button, depending on where you're watching at. I really do appreciate it. Thumbs up, interacting with the chat, etc., etc. They all make a big difference on helping people find the stream, so I really do appreciate it. As well, if you'd like to help us out financially, Patreon.com/Samus is the best way to do that. And of course, if you don't have a way to help us out financially, or you just don't want to, going over to YouTube.com and subscribing over there, interacting with the video over there, would be a great help as well. So, lots of great ways to support the stream. And I hope to see you guys back this evening. I'll be back around 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, maybe a little later. We're going through some changes here in the household that we can get into in the evening if somebody would like to talk about it. But for right now, unfortunately, I got to get a run-in. All right, everybody, thanks again for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you again really soon. Toodles.